sure, welcome back for another part of Kingdom Come Deliverance. I hope my voice is included this time. Of course, I fucked it up the last two times, so there's hope. I hope my voice is loud and clear. I have to admit, though, I won't be talking for the whole time. Anyway, so I came to this town, and I'm trying to bury my father and mother, which is not cool, obviously. Once again, the soundtrack proves to be top-notch. Whatever.
Get away, you mutt! Get away, you beast!
What's going on? Zbyszek, what in God's name are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing? Digging turnips? The beast just went for me.
Isn't that Mutt the butcher's? Mutt? And isn't that body the butcher's?
Yeah, that's him. What's that got to do with anything?
Well, buddy,
I'd say the poor creature is standing guard over his master. You weren't trying to get to him, were you?
What do you care what I'm doing here? What are you doing here?
I came to bury my parents.
So bury them and leave me be.
so this time I'm choosing for two different approaches. I don't know if you saw my last movie, but I kind of played this already, and then I tried to be the good guy, wise guy. So this time I'm going to show some more empathy, and I'm going to, try to resolve it differently. What happened to Teresa?
Do you know what happened to Teresa from the mill? When I fled, the humans wanted to... They meant to violate her, and God knows what else.
No, I don't know. What do I care? They probably raped her and killed her like all the others. Her misfortune. Right now I've got to take care of myself.
Little prick. How did you get away?
How did you manage to get away?
How do you think I ran?
Would you lend me that spade? I have to dig a grave, and I can't find another.
What's it worth to you? I see you have a fine sword. I'll gladly trade you my spade for that. How did you come by it anyway?
Don't stay honest here.
My father forged it for Sir Radzig. It's my duty to deliver it to him. It's not for sale.
Go right ahead and dig that grave with your sword. See how that goes. And where will you dig it anyway? Here? You're not going to lay your parents in unhallowed ground, are you?
So, gonna try this today, honest here.
Father said he wanted to be buried
Just
here,
want to see
and I
how
can't
it
take him to
plays
St.
out.
James's. God willing, later I can find a priest to consecrate the ground.
This is kinda shitty that it doesn't end with, you have to say.
I see a cunt remains a cunt, no matter what the situation. Easy there, boy.
Is that? Now yet. Kurwa, fix. Come here. You're dead. Dead. Cut.
That's right. Turn tail and run, you bastard.
Okay, I did it. It didn't go that easy. I'm not sure about the combat system doing this game. I'm kind of disappointed that they went for, I mean, did you ever play of Kings and Men? This was also a highly anticipated early access game. It put 150 people against each other, medieval, kind of like chivalry, but then bigger, better. Well, it should have been bigger and better. It was bigger, but definitely was not better. I mean, imagine if this game had some kind of mechanics like chivalry does. It would be so much more, I don't know, it would be more easy, but it would lose the simulation aspect of it. I think that's the reason why they went for this control scheme. Now a sad moment is going to start. So I'm going to I'm going to dig a hole. You'll see what happens. So my dad was supposed to be buried there, so we're gonna respect his wishes.
You're gonna like it.
I really appreciate the music as well. Why do many games have such horrible darks? I mean, is that hard to make a decent dark?
So,
It's okay, I mean, it's okay. It's dirty and it's wet, but again. So
Let's get
awkward.
to it. Damn it all.
How am I going to do this?
How am I going to do this?
Do you need some help? Is that him?
Yes. Can't you see the sword?
Those forecasts.
Who are you? What do you want? Is Bishek?
Who do you think we are? Franciscan brothers? We're here to rob you of everything you've got. Especially that fine blade that's of no use to a peasant like you anyway.
Banish the thought. It is my father's sword.
You mean him? I don't think he's
I need
gonna
to
be
try to play better right now, so...
Listen here, boy. You hand over that sword, I might just let you go. If not, you're in for a family reunion you really don't want.
Leave me alone.
Kill him, Runt! Aye! Cut the bastard down!
As you like. Could have just cost you a few teeth.
What the fuck? I didn't even... I just dropped my sword.
I told you how it would end. You should have listened to me. This is nice work. The chief is going to like it. It's new, isn't it? And now, for the maiden bloodletting. Surely your father never would have imagined it would be your blood. I believe there's a word for such moments. The old man would certainly know. But I'm just a common killer.
That's such a bastard, you know.
Did you help make it?
He'll get it. He'll get it.
No doubt
Trust
you
me.
did. Such miserable luck. To die by the sword
Kill
you
him
helped
like a little
forge.
piggy.
Hey, goat fuckers! The games are over.
I don't know why it is, but this moment gave me a real game Lord of the Rings feeling. Lord of the Rings of the movies. This is... So, we've now passed the intro. This was the introduction to our character. So we've been playing about 3 hours, I think. Outstanding music as well. Henry's father, the Bishop of Johannesburg, Teresa. isn't this game needs you? I'm having difficulties. There's nightmare sequence. Always start there.
Do you need some help?
I need help, yeah.
Henry! There's work to be done. Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Henry, can you hear me?
Get up, Henry. Wake up. It's a new day.
Henry, can you hear me?
Wake up, Henry.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Teresa?
You still have a fever. Uncle won't be pleased, but you'll have to stay in bed.
Where am I? In Skalitz?
We're at my uncle's mill in Rattay. I didn't know where else to go.
What happened?
You don't remember anything? I suppose that's not surprising. I found you in Skalitz after those bandits attacked you. I thought they'd done for you, but you were still breathing. Why in heaven's name did you go back there? It was madness. They slaughtered everyone who didn't run.
My parents, I wanted to bury them.
They're buried,
I had
boy.
to...
Don't worry. I took care of it.
Thank you.
Any good Christian would have done the same. Now sleep. You need your strength back.
Oh no, this is the Catholic game.
You're awake.
I'm not a Christian.
Good morning.
It's near midnight. You've slept all day.
Oh. Oh, I feel like a horse fell on me.
The beating you took was worse. But at least the fever's broken.
How did you manage to save me?
You were lucky. I was in Skalitz and I saw Zbyszek and his thugs. I tried to distract them, but it would have been no use if those soldiers from Tamburg hadn't arrived. They were searching for you and scattered the bandits.
What in the world were you doing in Skalitz?
Waiting to die.
What?
They killed my brothers, my family, my friends.
They're all dead.
All of them. Everyone I ever loved. They killed one of my brothers in the mines. After that, what did I have to live for?
Don't say that. There's always hope.
No, there isn't. But it doesn't matter. I'm a different person now.
Searching for me?
Yes, Lord Divish sent them, led by Captain Robard. So tell me, why is a lord of such high standing interested in a blacksmith?
Sir Divish promised Sir Radic he'd look after me, but as for why they should care, I've no idea. Oh, I'm exhausted.
I'm not surprised. I'll bring you water and something to eat. In the meantime, rest. You're still very weak. Good morning to you. How's the invalid today?
Ugh, haven't felt as good as this since they lashed me to the wheel and quartered me on the town square.
Got your sense of humour back. You must be better. My uncle will be glad to hear it. I had a job persuading him to let me bring you here. If you'd lain around much longer, he really would have dumped you on the town square. You can stay until you find somewhere else to live, but my uncle will want payment for taking you in and caring for you.
I've been lying here long enough.
Uncle will be pleased he's one mouth less to feed. But are you truly well enough?
Well enough to do what has to be done. Where can I find Sir Radic?
He's in the lower castle in Perkstein. He's a guest of Sir Hanush of Leipa. But someone like you can't just walk up bold as you please and demand an audience.
I know Sir Radic, and I didn't bring him his sword as I was supposed to. I must see him.
If you insist. But you need to speak to my uncle first. You've been in your sickbed for over a fortnight while he paid the apothecary to tend to you, and for medicine. That's a good deal of a coin you owe him.
I've been lying here 2 weeks. My God.
Better a fortnight in bed than an eternity in the grave. If it weren't for my uncle, you wouldn't be here at all.
I owe you both my life, and I'll repay my debt. You have my word.
All right. But before you go to town, you should eat something. You're still weak. There's food on the table for you.
Right, guys and girls, that was it. This was part 5. Or is it 6? Anyways, I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you will subscribe to my channel. I need it. Yes, I need to get at least 1,000 subscribers. And if you did like it, please give it a like as well. Guys, girls, see you next time.